G'day, welcome to Greg's Bubbled for the day. I'm just going to go over a couple of tips for you rugby players, obviously with the season not here. It's important to still feel like you're training properly, train like you play. So I've set up my supplement table. I've got my protein, my espresso martinis, my Red Bull, my fly spray for a half time, and also my jersey and boots. So what I like to do is really get the feel, rather than putting on inside and just going for training. Get your gear on, head like you would going to a game. So I'm just going to get my gear on now, and then we'll head out to the training field and just go through a couple of things you can do at home by yourself. Alright, so now I'm ready. I've got my training aids, my ball, yes it's flat, but that doesn't matter. Most of rugby is spent without the ball anyway, so you won't need that too often. I've got my gear, I'm just going to make my way out to the training field, set up, and we'll go through a couple of drills. Okay, so right here on the training padding, what I've done is I've drawn a couple of faces. This one's obviously quite a big scary man, so I've put him on a big tree. So he'll be playing the opposition 7 or 8. And then what I've also done is made just a wee one here. He's saying rugby, so he could either be a prop or a winger. And what we're going to do is just a wee short side drill that I've come up with. So basically, once I get the camera set up here, what we're going to look to do is take it off the back of the scrum, get away from the big man, blow over the small man and look to score in the corner. A move I like to call scoring in the corner. Easy as that. So basically, if you do it well the first time, you only have to train once. Basic things is get away from the big man, blow the small man over, put it down nicely. I'll just get it from a slightly different angle, so I'll go off the back of the scrum, come round, and you'll see me go past and score just past the camera here. Another key part of rugby is in the warm-ups is kicking. It doesn't matter what position you are, you should always get out there early before you've actually done a bit of running and kick some balls at the posts. So you don't need posts, you don't even need a ball with the air in it. I've got a flat one here. I think Dan Carter used to use flat balls, which made him so good, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it is. And I'm just going to kick into the magnolia because I've got no posts. So you can still do this at home, you don't need a magnolia, you can use any kind of tree. You just go line her up. And again, you want to do that until you start feeling your hammies really tighten up. Another thing you can do when you're in the shed is just, I'm not sure if they still do this in the All Blacks, but I know certainly the Crusaders would do it. It's a good old count off. You only need yourself for it. And then at least you know when you get back on the field, you will be bringing the noise. So it's good just to get in, have a fake huddle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! You know, and it really gets you fizzing. Tackle! Ooh. Things like that is what I do when I come to the house every now and then. Just to get used to hitting the deck and getting back up again. So just cool tackle yourself, or find someone in your house to cool tackle, and you just get used to getting down and plating the ball nicely. Make my way back into the kitchen because it's important to practice for lunch as well, or half time. I don't have any oranges, but what I do have is an apple. Good to get that on practice. So again, once come game day, it doesn't look like you've been sitting on your ass for a month, you know. You can get it in your mouth. Fake mouth guard. Classic stuff every time. Just a wee trick you can do, even if you're not in your rugby gear. As well as playing, it's good to get a sense of what referees go through. So what I like to do is have a wee walk around the house, and if things aren't meant to be there, I call infringements. For instance, penalty! Didn't put the knife away. Can't do that. So that'll have to go away. You'll have to get that out of there. Get out of it! Hands in the ruck, the whistling duck. You shouldn't be there. Get your hands out of there. You know, I like to sometimes just work on signals as well. So we'll be couple of calls, just to get the sense of what they're doing in a game. Obviously not too many infringements to call when it's just me here, so I'll find my whistle, and when people return to the house, I'll keep updated with a few infringements tonight on my Instagram story where they need it. But the key is just keep your boots on for at least 80 minutes. You want to make sure your feet are ready for them when you get back into the games. I hope some of the drills were helpful. One thing to take from it is always pick on the smaller guy. Don't run at the big ones. It doesn't end well for a lot of people. Kicking, use trees. They stop a lot of things, and everyone's allowed to kick the ball. It doesn't matter if you're a forward, back, or a coach. Get those hammies nice and tight before you play. I hope this has been helpful for anyone out there wanting to get ready for the rugby season. If not, I don't really care. Thanks.